Oof. Look at the state of my bike. Right, this is the issue, isn't it? Bank holidays, and look at the weather's fine now, but get caught out in the rain. I don't mind riding in the rain, but look at it just makes your bikes filthy dirty, doesn't it? And that's the bit, isn't it? It's cleaning your bike afterwards, maintaining that motorcycle. Oh, and with that being said, roll the intro. Right, this week's video, I want to talk about why is it as motorcyclists we're always getting mugged off? Why is it we have to pay through the nose? Everything to do with motorcycling in it is a nightmare, and I'm going to get into it because the bike shed custom show's just been on, and they were charging ridiculous to go and see that. So I've just been to. I'm going to show you my t-shirt I've just picked up. Look at this. Look at that. So the lady that does my tattoos, my ink, this is one of her t-shirts. £20 that t-shirt. That's all it cost me. 20 quid. Amazeballs. And yeah, so that only cost me 20 quid to get into the event. So Berry, we had a whole weekend of this tattoo show, so you can go in there, get some ink done while you're there, and you get like free stickers and everything. And that's the other thing, stickers. Here, let me show you some of these stickers, right? Just get in my bum bag. Alright, check these out. And they're like high quality stickers. Check these out, look at them. They're amazeballs, right? Free. All this stuff is free. I'm surprised they don't charge. I would be willing even to pay 50p or whatever for these stickers. But they're free. Amazeballs. Free to get in. Don't get charged a fortune to go there. T-shirts are reasonably priced. There's some amazing long sleeve ones. I wanted a long sleeve one, but I didn't have my size. And that's what I want to get into. Why is it with the biking events everything is just so expensive? So what I'm going to do is we'll get on the bike and we'll have a chat about it. So yeah, like I was saying, I was looking into going to the bike shed custom motorcycle show down in London, Tobacco Docks. And when I looked up the prices, they were charging £33 for the day to go to that. It's just like, oh really? Let's let these people through. There you go, mate. Yeah, £33 to go and have a look around some custom motorbikes. I am a bit partial to a custom motorcycle, but do I really want to pay £33? That's more than the bike show was. To go and see like the London bike show. It's just ridiculous. 33 quid. And everything's like super expensive anyway. The t-shirts and everything in there probably would have cost you like 50 quid for a bleeding t-shirt. And it's all the usual brigade that go to that type of thing as well. So it's I don't know what you call them. It's like the people that go to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, isn't it? It's all those types. So yeah, won't be going to that unfortunately, which is a shame. I would have liked to, but again, like I said, it's just everything. We just seem to be getting ripped off, mugged off as motorcyclists. Everything is super expensive. The clothing's super expensive. The motorcycles, the prices of bikes, it's just getting absolutely, well, it's just bonkers. And if anything, we seem to be regressing. We're getting. So that you got manufacturers are bringing out cheaper bikes like the Honda Hornet 1000 or whatever, which are slightly detuned, and everyone's like losing their minds over it because it's £10,000. But it's kind of regressed. It's a bike that's made with all the spare parts from the parts bin, and it doesn't make any more power than say like this bike. It's absolutely bonkers. Which brings me on to Darcy and the old man. I think Darcy, I think he's a bit of a melt. A bit harsh, isn't it? He's a bit of a wet lettuce. They've just reviewed the new Triumph 1200. I think it might be the 1200 version of this or whatever. No, actually, no, tell a lie, it's not. It's I can't even remember what it is. If I can remember, I'll put it up on the screen here. What's going on over there? They've had a crash, haven't they? Oh dear. Yeah, the 1200 of that. So it looks like this, basically, 1200. And I don't know what it is. They just have a downer with Triumphs, them two. The old man ain't too bad, but Darcy's like, oh, it's too much power for the road. Shut up. I think it makes 103 or 108 brake horsepower. And this is what I'm getting on about when I'm saying like we're regressing. Because this bike here, when this came out, this is a P-Reg, 1997. I'm sorry about the wind if it's getting too windy now. It's absolutely epic. This was making, I think this was making 108 brake horsepower. And this isn't even 1000cc, this is the T509. So this is like a 900cc bike, or whatever it is, or 850. Absolutely mental, making 108 brake horsepower. And this isn't too fast for the road. This is just perfect. You can ride it like I'm doing now, or I'm just plodding along, because I obviously don't want to inflict the wind noise on you guys. Or you can go mental down the back roads. I wouldn't recommend it though, because the suspension's a bit tired on this one. So yeah, and he was being a proper melt. He's going, oh yeah, it's too powerful for the... No it ain't, mate. Sorry if I'm ranting. No it ain't. Proper doing my head in, he is. So yeah, there was that. I think we're just getting mugged off. Let me know in the comments box below. It's just bike prices, Harley Davidson prices is just absolutely off the chart, and they need to watch it. They do, because they'll go the way of KTM if they don't start screwing the nut. And this is why Chinese manufacturers are absolutely spanking everybody, aren't they? Because and the European guys, they've stitched themselves up. They all got in bed with the Chinese, didn't they? Chinese have bought companies out, and now they're cloning that technology, and they're bringing out bikes that are a hell of a lot cheaper. And to be honest, it's funny, it really is. This is crazy. This is going to lead me on to watches, right? I test rode a Triumph, the new Triumph Daytona last year, I think it was. And that must have been, some of those parts must have been either manufactured in China or wherever it is that they get them from, because when I was test riding that bike, the foot peg snapped on me. The right hand side foot peg. I'm going around come to a junction, I went to pull away and it snapped in half while I was on a test ride with a couple of other riders. Couldn't believe it. That's dodgy, isn't it? You're paying all that a premium for Triumph motorcycles, and it's the same with Harley. So paying premiums for these bikes, and the parts are all made in China with inferior parts anyway, which brings me on to the watches. So I don't know if you've seen, China have been calling out, so Rolex and people like that. So for a Rolex to be called Swiss made, all it has to be is put together in Switzerland. So all the parts are made and manufactured in China. They ship them over to Switzerland, to the Rolex factory, and then what they do is they just put the working part inside the case, do that up, and that is classed as Swiss made. And they're calling them out because they're not. So now Rolex are having to reduce all their prices because they've been called out. And this is what's happening with the bike manufacturers, isn't it? I don't know if Ducati and that, get their stuff made out there or whatever, but I know Triumph do, don't they? Or do they? Let me know in the comments box below if I'm talking BS or if that is a thing. But yeah, I just think that, yeah, motorcyclists, we're getting absolutely mugged off big style. And yeah, it's sad really. Motorcycling is supposed to be, well, I was going to say it's supposed to be cheap, but it's like a poor man. If you can't afford a car, you get yourself a motorbike, didn't you? But when the motorbikes are costing more than the cars, it's just like, no, I've had enough. I'm not subscribing to this anymore. Which is why I buy second hand. I buy used motorcycles. You've got to be an absolute. I don't want to get a bike on PCP and finance. If you can do that, and there are some really good deals, like for instance when Norton were doing it with their bike, wouldn't they? And you could get a PCP deal for like £70 a week. You know what I mean? A month. Yeah, absolutely bonkers. So yeah, let me know in the comments box below. Are we getting, as bikers, are we getting mugged off? Everything, innit? Everything about biking. The crash helmets are super expensive, the parts are super expensive, the bikes themselves are super expensive. They're just outpricing themselves, aren't they? But it's weird though, because the BMW, say like the GSA adventure bike, isn't it, at the minute? I think that's one of the best selling bikes, isn't it, at the minute? Let's get past these guys. It's yeah, it's just absolutely bonkers. So yeah, I didn't want to have to have a bit of a moan and a rant. I'm sorry if it come across like that, but it's got to be said. And yeah, that's for Mr. Darcy and the old man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he needs to grow a set, he does, the son. Dear oh dear, too fast for the road. You've got a thing called a throttle, mate. You just use that. And they got loads of different modes on it anyway. So if it's a bit too fast for you, just stick it in rain mode, mate, and just poodle along. He probably needs stabilisers. Oh, I'm just getting proper anti now, aren't I? So I better end the video there, because yeah, I'm getting a bit grumpy. So yeah, with that being said, if you like the videos, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, smash that red subscribe button. And if you are a subscriber, hit that notification bell. That way every time this idiot uploads a video, you will get notified. Now that, my friends, is Jim Diesel, out. Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll slow down a bit because of the wind noise. The wind noise is absolutely atrocious. I just thought of one more thing as well. Right, melts in the comments box below, right? People that don't get it, right? So I did my 360 video, and a couple of people were saying, oh, it looks a bit grainy, don't look that great. Well, I've already reviewed the video, I've watched it on my computer and I've watched it on my phone, right? And it looks amazing. It's in 1080 as per YouTube. It looks great. So I had one guy was like, yeah, I concur. It's like, I've watched it on my computer, it don't look great. Right, let me just tell you, right, on your phone, if it depends what you're watching it, doesn't matter if you're watching it on your phone or your computer or your TV at home, right? Sometimes you need to go into your settings in your YouTube and upgrade the definition so you can improve it. Sometimes YouTube will only play it either 360 or 720, which will make it look crap. If it does that, all you do is, and this is because your broadband isn't good enough, and what you do is you just go into the settings on the screen when you do it, you go advanced and you increase it to 1080, because that's what YouTube does. It shows everything at 1080, boom, and then you get a nice crisp photo. Oh my god, yeah, I had some clown in the comments box below. I didn't reply to him in the end because he's doing me head in. I was just like, I ain't got time for idiots like you, mate. If you don't understand that's what you've got to do, oh, I'm having a right old moan, and I need to calm down. So with that being said, I'm just going to crack on. See you guys later. Bye.